Good afternoon, students. Well, I think we're at the end of this chapter. Foods from animals is over. All right. So, only last small concept we have. It is about animal husbandry. It is about animal husbandry. Actually, here for domestic use, there is a rearing of birds, rearing of animals. For that, we all call it as animal husbandry. So, domestication of animals. Domestication of animals means it has to be used for humans' purpose. That is why we call it as domestication of animals on a large scale. It is called animal husbandry. So, what's happening here? Domestication of animals is taking place. Domestication of animals on a large scale is called animal husbandry. Then we come across the word called livestock. Livestock here it is containing all domestic as well as useful, all domestic and useful animals together make livestock. So here these livestock animals are raised in agricultural setting. Why it is raised in agricultural setting? To meet commodity, food, fiber, labor. So these all are under livestock. And remember, this livestock is generally done to profit. So generally why it is done is it is meant for profit or for gain. Alright. Then now next is poultry farming. Poultry farming. Actually, what's done here in poultry farming? It is raised for ducks, birds, hens. So it is poultry farming. It is a kind of practice raised for ducks, birds, hens, that is chickens, right? So for that, it is known as poultry farming. Then we have the word called apiculture. Apiculture is about honeybees. Apiculture means it is a rearing of honeybees for honey. So here, honeybees are reared. Honeybees are reared on a large scale. Why these honeybees are reared on a large scale? To get honey from it. To get honey from it. For that, we call it as apiculture. Apiculture means the rearing of honeybees for honey on a large scale is said to be apiculture. Is this clear? Then last, we'll come across pisciculture. We'll come across pisciculture. It is about fishes, rearing the fishes. Here, it is about fish. Means it's breeding, hatching, and rearing fishes on a large scale is known as pisciculture. Is this clear? Actually, animal husbandry means it is domestication of animals on a large scale. For that, we call it as animal husbandry. Then all domestic and useful animals together constitute livestock. Then why this livestock is done? It is done for generally for profit. What is there in the livestock? It is about raising the domesticated animals for commodity, food, labor, fiber. So for that, it is about livestock. Then we'll come across poultry farming. Here, a large scale rearing of ducks, birds, or hens, that is chickens, that is known as poultry farming. Then apiculture, rearing of honeybees on a large scale. Why do we rear honeybees on large scale? To get honey from it. For that, we call it as apiculture. Then last one is about pisciculture. It is breeding, hatching, rearing of fishes on a large scale in a controlled condition, because it has some conditions, right? It cannot live on land. So breeding, hatching and rearing of fishes in a controlled condition, for that we call it as pisciculture. Alright, this is breeding, hatching and rearing of fishes in a controlled condition, for that we call it as pisciculture. Is this clear? So this completes chapter 1, that is crop production and management. So now we'll be moving on to exercise. So here in exercise we have first question as a MCQs. What is that? MCQs, that is multiple choice questions. They'll give you the question and they're going to give you 4 options, and you have to choose the correct option out of those 4. Alright, so moving on to it. First, what is that? Tuber crops are a source of starch, sugar, proteins and vitamins. Out of this, tuber crops are of what type? Is it of sugar, is it for vitamins, or is it for proteins, or is it for starch? Here actually tuber is for starch, that is option 1. Alright. Then B. The advantage of plowing is R. It allows the penetration of roots, it helps in proper aeration of roots, it eradicates weeds, or all of this. Actually what it is doing, it is penetrating the roots, it is eradicating weeds, and it is also helping in proper aeration of roots. So here the option is last one, that is all of these. Then third one, that is C, a crop which is transplanted. A crop which is transplanted is rice, wheat, gram, brinjal. So here which is transplanted? Actually it is rice. Rice is transplanted. This wheat, brinjal and gram are not transplanted. Alright, transplantation. Then the next, it is D. An example of weed is peas, mint, amaranthus, or all of this. So which is a example for weed here? It is option 3, amaranthus. Weedicides, I remember I told you, while weedicides, right? Amaranthus. Option 3, amaranthus. Then E, the process of removing chaff from grains. So the process of removing chaff from grains is called threshing, weeding, harvesting or manuring. Weeding is different, harvesting is different, manuring is different. So here the option 1 stands correct. What is that? It is threshing. You must remember what is threshing, what is harvesting, what is manuring, right? Then the last one, F, that is an example of a traditional method of irrigation. I think there were 4 which were given in this traditional methods of irrigation. And in that we have Dhegli, sprinkler system, drip irrigation or all of this. Sprinkler system is for modern, drip irrigation is also for modern. So all of this cannot come because the option 1 is traditional method, that is Dhegli. This is clear. So that is about question number 1 MCQs. And now it is question number 2, that is fill in the blanks. Question number 2 is fill in the blanks. So in this A, moat and dash. For irrigation, it is modern method of irrigation. Okay, then you should understand like this. For irrigation is for modern method of irrigation. Then what this moat is for? Moat is for traditional. So that is left. So that you have to fill with traditional method. Did you understand this? How they are given about fill in the blanks? First one and second one are same, whereas third and fourth is same. So whichever is left, we have to fill it. Then dash is rich in humus, whereas fertilizer is not rich in humus. Look at the textbook and understand. B, they are given blank. Then next is rich in humus. So the blank is rich in humus, whereas fertilizer, it is not rich in humus. So which is rich in humus? It is manure. Manure is rich in humus, whereas fertilizer is not rich in humus. Then third, fiber crop is for cotton. So fiber crop is from cotton. Then from where this mustard is there? For what mustard is there? It is for oil seed crop. So fiber, we are going to get fiber, then it is made into cotton, then this oil seed crop is going to give us mustard. Then next it is D, dash scattering seeds by hand. Okay, which is the method where we are going to scatter the seeds by hand. And the next diagram is seed drill. It is going to sow seeds using vertical pipes. So here seed drill is sowing seeds with pipes. Then what is this? Which is scattering seeds by hands? It is broadcasting. I think this was taught by earlier madam, right? Then the next it is in weeding is done by kurpi, then dash is done by harvester. Harvester is a machine which is used for harvesting. And then last one, ducks dash honeybees honey, means honeybees is going to give honey. Then what is ducks giving? It is giving eggs. So this is question number 1 about MCQs, and next it is question number 2, fill in the blanks. Is this all right? Okay. Then what is next? It is match the following. So next question number 3 is match the following. First we will write which are given on left side. A, it is drip irrigation. B, fertilizer. Then C, sowing seeds by hands. Sowing seeds by hands. Then D, it is groundnut. Then E, kharif crop. Then F, it is flowing. So now, which is going to match with this drip irrigation given on the right side? That is, they are given broadcasting, P, summer season crop, modern method of irrigation, urea, and loosening of soil. So here this drip irrigation is going to match with modern method of irrigation. Modern method of irrigation. Then what about this fertilizer? It is urea. 5 urea. Then sowing seeds by hands, which is that it is for first one, it stands broadcasting. Just now we have written it in the fill in the blanks. Then groundnut, it is a pea, that is 2. Then next kharif crop. What is that kharif crop? It is a summer season crop. It is a summer season crop. Means the crops which are grown in summer, they are said to be kharif. Then plowing, it is given exactly there, opposite to it, that is loosening the soil. So is this clear? So this is about match the following. Then next it is question number 4. Rewrite the statements. Rewrite the statements correctly by changing the underlined words. So they are given an underlined word there. We have to change it because an underlined word is not suiting to that position. So in that first one, what is the word that they have underlined there? It is sowing of seeds. So sowing of seeds is the word which is underlined there. Okay, what is the statement? We'll see it. The first step in crop production is sowing of seeds. So is this correct? Actually, first step in crop production is we have to make the soil ready. So we have to prepare that soil before sowing. So here the first step in this crop production is preparation of soil. So instead of sowing of seeds, what do you have to write? You have to write it there. Preparation of soil. Then second one, crop rotation reduces soil fertility. Crop rotation reduces soil fertility. Does crop rotation reduce soil fertility? No. What it is doing? It is increasing the fertility of the soil. So there, instead of reduces, we have to write increases. So crop rotation increases soil fertility. Then next C, it is to save time. Sowing of seeds is done with a cultivator. Is that right? No. Actually, sowing of seeds is done with seed drill to avoid wastage of time. So to save time, sowing of seeds is done with a cultivator. Cultivator is the underlined word. So with the help of cultivator, we are not going to sow the seeds and it is not going to save time for us. So what is doing this? Actually seed drill, which will be having a vertical pipe, and to that everything will be connected. It is going to sow the seeds and it is going to save the time as well. Then D, it is the field is leveled with help of a hoe. So who is the underword there? Can we level the field With the help of hoe? No, we cannot level the soil there with the help of hoe. Actually, we are leveling the soil with the help of plow. Then next E. Sprinkler system is a traditional method of irrigation. So which is the underlined word there? Traditional. Sprinkler system is a traditional method of irrigation. Is this right? Does a sprinkler system fall under a traditional methods of irrigation? No. Actually, in traditional methods of irrigation, we find moat, dekli, right? So here, sprinkler system is going to be under modern method of irrigation. So instead of that traditional, we have to write modern method of irrigation. Then F. Compost is the underlying word there. Compost. Compost is prepared from farmyard wastes. Is farmyard waste prepared from composts? No. Actually, that compost is not prepared from farmyard wastes, whereas farmyard manure is prepared from wastes of farmyard. The next, last one in this, it is breeding, hatching and rearing of honeybees on a large scale is called pisciculture. So actually what are they underlined there? Honeybees. Honeybees is the word which is underlined there. So breeding, hatching and rearing of honeybees is not called as pisciculture. Instead of that honeybees, we have to write fish. We have studied it just before completing the chapter, right? So here, breeding, hatching and rearing of fish or fishes on a large scale is called as pisciculture. Is this understood? So this completes question number 3 as the following, as well as question number 4. We have to rewrite the statements correctly by changing the underlined words. So instead of this word, you have to write this word and you have to complete that sentence. Complete sentence has to be written. Alright. Then next, it is question number 5. Okay, then question number 5. You have to study the pictures given alongside and answer the questions. They are given you 3 pictures, right? You have to identify what is that and why it is used for. For that, they are given questions. Question A, what it is? It is you have to name the agricultural implement there and what is it used for. So the first picture, it is khurpi. The implement used is khurpi, right? And why it is used? It is used for removal of weeds. It is used for removal of weeds. Then B. If you observe the picture, the water is sprinkling there. So which system of irrigation, question number B, question B, which system of irrigation does the picture show? So what kind of irrigation does the picture show there? In which kind of soil is this system of irrigation very useful? The type of system used there is sprinkler system, which is a modern method of irrigation. So the system used there is sprinkler system, that is a modern method irrigation. In which kind of soil Is this system of irrigation very useful? Actually, it is very useful in sandy soil. It is very useful in sandy soil. Then C. Which method of sowing seeds is shown here? List one disadvantage of this method. So there is a person who is sowing seeds. So we have to identify what kind of method is used there, and also what is the disadvantage of that method we have to write. So there it is actually a manual method, that is broadcasting. We have written it in the math the following. Do you remember it? Broadcasting, actually that is manual method. Alright, then what is the disadvantage of this? Here the disadvantage is the seeds are not going to be distributed at equal intervals of space. So here what is happening? The seeds are unevenly distributed. Is this clear? So here actually what's happening? The seeds are unevenly distributed. Alright. Then we'll move to the next question, that is 6. It is very short answer type questions. And that first one, name any two winter crops. So we have to name two crops which are going to be grown in winter season. That is nothing but, you can write wheat or gram or pea. They have told you to write two, you can write two, right? The three I have written, you can write any two. Then second, B, that is which machine is used for the separation of grains from stalks and husks. So what kind of machine is used there? The machine used there is combine. Combine is a machine which is threshing as well as harvesting. So to separate grains from stalks and husks, this combine machine is used. Then C, name the organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant and animal waste. So we are actually getting the compost from the plant and animal waste, that is organic. Alright. Then D, what is the process of putting seeds in the soil called? So whatever we are putting these seeds in the soil, what is that process called actually? It is called as sowing. Sowing of seeds. Then name any two methods of weeding. Question E, name any two methods of weeding. So actually we have three methods there. One is mechanical, the physical, biological and chemical. So you can write any one. Mechanical, chemical, biological. So out of these three, you can write any two methods used for weeding. Weeding means what? We have to remove weeds there. The unwanted plant which is grown, we have to remove it. That removal of weeds is known as weeding, and this weeding is done by three processes generally. One is mechanical, that is using kurpi and removing it. Then we have chemical, pesticides, and we have biological. So you can write any two methods out of these three. So till now we have completed up to question number 6 from this chapter, that is crop production and management. So further question number 7, 8 and 9 we'll be seeing and we'll be discussing it in the next class. All right, so keep reading textbook, stay home, stay safe. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.